Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to watch a couple of videos on mystery science, and we're going to talk a little bit about them during our afternoon meeting. So we're going to start by watching this video. Make sure that you watch the entire video today and the entire composing video so you know exactly what to do.
Hi, it's Doug. Do you have a favorite animal like this girl has here? Sometimes people ask me what my favorite animal is, and it's always so hard for me to say. I like turtles a lot, but the more I learn about animals, the more amazing animals I find out about. Like when I first became a science teacher, I got a pet chameleon like this. Now check this out. Look at how a chameleon's eyes move. It can look in all directions. And when a chameleon walks, they look so strange. Those feet they have are actually better suited for gripping onto tree branches than walking on the ground. But my favorite thing about my chameleon was this. When you put an insect in there with it, like a cricket, that's maybe a chameleon's favorite food. Watch what it does. Oh, wow. Now let's watch that one more time in slow motion. You see that? A chameleon's tongue is longer than its own body. Now look at this little animal. It's a fish, but not all fish are the same. This one is called an archer fish, and you've got to see what it can do. It's a little hard to tell, but there's a bug on the branch up here. Okay, watch what happens. Oh, did you see that? Watch it again. It squirted water out at the bug, and then, when the bug fell into the water, it went up and ate it. Wow. Over the next few mysteries, we're going to see lots of interesting animals. One of the things I want to convince you of is that it's almost as if animals have superpowers. Some of them are able to do amazing things. Animals don't do amazing things just to impress us, though. Notice how these animals we just saw, the chameleon and the archerfish, were doing amazing things in order to get food, one of the needs that all animals have in common. There isn't just one way to get food, though. Different animals have different ways of doing it, sometimes involving special body parts. The chameleon has a tongue that's really sticky and really long. The archerfish has a mouth that can act like a hose or a faucet, spraying water in a little jet. This is one way to think about animals. Whenever you see an animal, ask yourself, does it have any special parts it uses to get food? Let's look at a few other animals and see what parts they use.
Now we're going to look at a couple different videos of animals and think about what special parts they're using to get food. So what special superpower do you think that the elephant has to get food? Now watch this video with the fish. Did you see that? Did you see it use its special superpower? Think about what special superpower does this animal use to get its food? Look at this animal. What special superpowers is it using? Look at its hands. What does it have on its hands that most animals don't? Who else uses these parts to get food?
It's interesting to watch how wild animals get their food. Sometimes it can be hard to find wild animals to watch in your neighborhood, though. But I'll tell you one group of animals that I bet you can see lots of, no matter where on Earth you live. Birds. If there's one thing birds do that's like a superpower, it's the fact that they can fly. But that's not the only thing that's amazing about birds. Think about how birds solve the problem of finding and grabbing food. They don't have any hands. They don't even have teeth. A bird has to use its beak to get food. And there are so many different kinds of beaks. Beaks like this, and this, and this, and this. Huh. Look, there's not just one kind of bird beak. Bird beaks are all sorts of different shapes and sizes. Why are they different? That's what we're going to explore in today's activity. Why do bird beaks have such different shapes and sizes? Like, look at these two. Both of these are birds you might be able to find living near you. This is a little bird you might find near your house. It's called a warbler. And this is a water bird you might find near a pond or lake. It's a duck. How are these beaks different?
Okay, so look at those beaks and think about what looks the same and what looks different about them. Why do you think this bird has a little pointed beak and this bird has a flat rounded beak? Think about it. I'm going to give you 5 more seconds. Okay, today our activity is going to be a little bit different than what is described here. In our activity today, you are going to draw a picture of an animal that you know about with a special part that helps it get food. You can do one of the animals from the videos that we watched, or you can do an animal that you just know about that you think is interesting. So you're going to draw a picture of that animal, and then you're going to upload it to Seesaw. In Seesaw, you're going to use the microphone to tell me about that animal's superpower. Make sure to watch the next video so you know exactly what to do.